Hi, this is Kathy from the White Pigeon Library. My book report today is on Empire of Pain, The Secret History of the Sackler Dynasty. And I don't have the actual hardcover book because I read it on Libby on my Kindle, written by Radden Keefe. And it is fascinating. The Sackler family was the owner of Purdue Pharma, which was held responsible for the opioid epidemic, because they were the ones who produced and marketed OxyContin. And they marketed it in such a way that they were held responsible for an entire epidemic. They said it was completely non-addictive, which obviously was ridiculous. It's a narcotic, of course it's going to be addictive. And then their solution when people did start to show signs of addiction was, number one, it was not their pill, it was the people. And they just went for years advertising and pushing and getting salespeople to push unbelievable amounts in certain parts of the country. And their marketing techniques were questionable at best. But this family had started way back, in the beginning of the 1900s with Arthur, Mortimer, and Raymond, three brothers. And they came from nothing and started creating businesses, and they went to medical school, became doctors, didn't really practice. Arthur was the one who created most of the businesses, and he basically was just in marketing, and he marketed various medications. He was the one who marketed Valium to all of the housewives in the late 50s, 60s, and same thing. He marketed it saying it was completely non-addictive and had no harmful side effects, which we all know was wrong, and questionable marketing techniques. And this book talks about the entire, two generations, because it was Arthur's, he was dead when OxyContin came about, but by then they had a dynasty. And just last year, they were still taking the Sackler family name off of major institutions because they were philanthropists. And Arthur had paid to have the Dender exhibit at the New York Metropolitan Museum of Art. His name was on that entire Egyptian wing because he donated a lot of the pieces, and it was etched into the marble walls. And they last year had it taken off, and several museums around the world had the Sackler family name taken off the wall because of the scandal, and it was part of their settlement. So it was a fascinating book. Interesting to see what people can actually get away with. So enjoy Empire of Pain, Secret History of the Sackler Dynasty.